This will be the first part of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
With me, I have Austin and Binary.
Hello.
Binary will be the top right icon, Austin at the bottom right. I just didn't want to cover the game with these icons. That's why I shrank them. So in terms of character, I'm definitely being a Phoenix.
I guess we can just decide along the way.
I can probably do most of the female characters, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, there's Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. So we're doing the first one. This is... I need to check the volume. Hold on. I feel like this is still loud.
Yes.
Yeah, this is DS.
2019, whenever they like redid it.
I'm excited.
Oh, are you playing on 3DS?
Me? No.
Oh,
No, it's PC. You're not seeing it on my Steam.
Oh, no,
I thought it was 3DS for a second too, because of the little thing in the bottom.
Yeah, it has like that thing and then back. So I thought that was like 3DS controls, like the left to right bumpers.
The button layout is so weird. I'll have to figure it out as I go. Alright, let's start our first case. Episode 1, the first turnabout. So I'll narrate it with Phoenix. Oh. Our first murder. It's a clock.
It's a thinker.
She's dead. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
Why does he have an off button in the middle of his forehead?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll make it look like he did it. Alright.
That's got
August
the
3rd,
fattest black head I've ever seen.
9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
It might have been a mole, actually.
Hello.
Boy, am I nervous. He wants to be me.
Right.
I'll
be man.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. This is the person that's being accused. You want to try by name?
Sure. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Nah, he's fine. Yeah. Well, it's Butts.
Oh.
Good.
Wait, is that supposed to be me or?
Yeah, that's you.
That's you.
Nick?
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
Oh, baby.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Jesus!
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. I was gonna quote a show, but I forgot the lyrics to it. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. What was it? You want to check?
I'll do it. I'll do it. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Ascertain your readiness. Thank you. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, mom spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts.
Butts. He's a butt.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti. Next question.
Keep your pepino to a minimum, Mr. Wright.
This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Alright,
Just press tab.
Thanks, tutorial
Your
Amy.
fourth wall break.
Just press tab, simple.
Yep. Alright. How do I... okay. Cindy. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma.
Oh no, not Cindy Lou Who.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone, Your Honor. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was too hungry. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Man, imagine being this being your defense.
Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Yep, gets updated. Okay, cool. Oh, slap. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready.
Hard to read there.
Let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh.
He's kind of fine.
Smug.
Twitching as well.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men! She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I can't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Okay. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
She's a hoe!
Daddies, sugar.
Caramel,
Yes, older men
sugar
who gave
treat.
her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Me too, me too.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. A whore. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Slap! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet,
Oh, I didn't
You
skip
wanna
that.
look
Yeah, you gotta go.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Okay, I need to state some stuff. Some characters will go on by their own, so you have to make sure you read it quick. I think it's like 2 characters. I think Larry and a character in the future.
Goddamn, Larry.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not?
Cookie. Cool.
Well, did you or did you not?
Is the Discord screen showing this text good or not?
Yeah, it's
Enough.
clear for
Okay. If it does become a problem, I'll just look through it on the stream. hopefully.
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Nope, okay. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Fly like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can provide he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness? That's you.
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
God. What?
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
His voice.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions in this, correct?
So, and I forgot another thing about this game is that all their names are jokes. So it's Saw It.
Oh! Okay. Gotcha. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Okay. Let's give Binary the defendant some
Yeah,
of the
I'll let him
defendants.
I'll let him have it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
You can go
You
for
get
this
to
character.
be Saw.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Okay.
I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m.
Ooh.
Nope.
The time is wrong.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I thought I was gonna say working.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
What's done is for it. Probably a mole. Welcome to the stream.
It's the third eye.
The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, right. This is it. The real deal.
You know what a cross-examination is, yes? What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Huh? How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
Where's the evidence?
Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Thanks, tutorial
Just gotta
Amy.
believe.
You just gotta
Just gotta believe.
Gotta. May the defense begin the cross-examination. Okay,
I was
we already.
going door to door selling
Yeah,
subscriptions.
it's
I saw
repeating.
that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's repeating. So I click it. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. No, we already know what it is. Not that one. It's not that. Club in front. Well, at least immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes.
Jordan!
So, objection! Yes! You found a body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Funny.
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. Oh,
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sod, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that was a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
Wait. I need to... Hold on. Just a
What?
little bit. See? It's Austin speak. Peeking a little bit. Just, I think right...
I figured.
Yeah, it's right there. Speak. I think I'll raise up binary just a tiny bit more. Okay, that should be fine. We're all good. Don't worry. How do I go back?
Just
there you go.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him
Well, you
on
didn't
the
I
spot.
just
That's all you have to do. Point out contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
And that's the game.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Testimony.
I can't read. Alright, time of the discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Mm-hmm.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Oh.
But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right? You know what to do.
I got this one. What do I do? Time to discover. Alright. I believe you see when I found it. It's the blackout.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one would be that? I come from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours. I guess the victim must have been watching the videotape.
But it can't. Because
I
the
think,
blackout happened at 12.
Yeah, we'll go with this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, from noon to 6. Then you said it was 1.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say, why are you stealing my lines?
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sot?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sot, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been from the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Are we fucking...
Hearing the time. The third time. It was totally 4 p.m.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Uh-huh.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Na. Third time's the charm. Yes, sir. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
Glad.
See, I thought the second one, it was like, oh, the blackout happened at noon. But he said the time said it was at 1. I wasn't thinking, oh, the TV would be off. I was not thinking that.
Might want to
It's the statue.
The
Because
victim-
he said the victim, the weapon was a clock, but it was the statue.
He also said he said he never went into the apartment.
Oh, that too.
Also,
But I
how
don't
would
think
he?
it's in the examination, is it?
But
It's
keep
just
going, keep going.
Okay. Like a tablecloth.
Murder weapon. Yeah, the murder weapon. So you pull out the statue.
Wait, go one more.
Must have been what I saw.
Okay, back. Yeah.
Murder weapon, but can I use it?
He says the clock was a murder weapon, but the statue was the murder weapon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yes, easy.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
A lawyer. Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's the clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne, another lie.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud.
Ah,
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
you fucked up. I see.
Why you fucking
Why you say
liar?
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Huh?
Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes.
Yes!
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. I was gonna let that go, but you proved me wrong. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment.
Went into the apartment.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
Ow. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Oh my god, he did what now?
Order in the court.
Apple.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound you must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
God.
Will the witness care to elaborate? I think this is a section that goes on and on without
Jesus
pausing, so
Christ.
get ready. Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I hit the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw.
Bald!
Slap.
Bald!
My eyes! My eyes!
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Slow down there, I'll decide who dies here. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clearly if you simply try sounding the clock.
I guess try sounding it.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Ah. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sot heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sot, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha, ha, ha. You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod.
I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Ow. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's over.
Not so fast, Mr. Sot.
Mia, I mean, Chief?
Listen up,
Or
Wright.
Maya? I forget.
I'm Mia. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's hard. I hate thinking.
Wadida.
I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody could prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow?
Why was it?
Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. Because she came from another country. Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Sorry, I had to burp. Of course. There's a piece of evidence on the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
It sounds like an innocent guy. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. A passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Which is... I don't know where we are.
I think it's the blackout bill. Because he said the murder was at 4.
No, it
But-
would have to be the passport. Because if
Yeah.
she bought Tinker in like an non-Asian country,
Oh,
in Europe, and then went
I
to
did not know
Japan,
she bought it in Paris.
Yeah.
that's where you'd think like, because that's where like you would think, wait, is the Tinker in Paris?
I
Mhm.
think
I'm pretty
so.
sure,
Where?
because she'd
where
probably
this-
buy like,
Yeah,
she'd
she-
probably buy like a thing over there,
Yeah,
and then
she.
bring it over to Japan.
Yeah.
Quick, it's in Greek.
Take that! The victim had just returned from home from abroad. I don't know how to pronounce that. The day before the
Abroad.
murder. Abroad. Okay, I was right. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong.
Heavy breathing.
Proof enough for you, Mr. Sot? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Um,
Bleh.
Faint.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shut. Order, I say.
He had a seizure!
He did. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. 𝗩𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗡, not guilty.
Hooray!
Clap.
Yay!
I like how they look on opposite sides.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Ding, ding, ding. We did
Tutorial
it!
complete.
Yay!
And
It
50
turns out-
experience points.
It turns out that that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. One
Oh, that
shot,
poor white woman.
one kill. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I still can't believe he won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tutorial Amy. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me, I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
She was a whore! Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Harry?
Alright.
You're stealing my lines again.
Yes, you. I can practically see
No.
the headlines now.
Harry Butts.
Get us in.
Thanks. I really owe you one.
Oh, you some.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
I'm really free right now.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Just that type of guy. Hell yeah. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
The
A
murder
fucking
weapon.
murder weapon? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her.
What?
I made one for her and one for me.
Take the murder.
Really? You made this? Well, thank
Wait,
you.
that means it didn't come from Paris.
I'll keep it. Yeah, we bullshit. That's what you do in court. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as
So,
a memento.
She did take one with her, but he had the other one. So she took the one to Paris and set it to that time. But I guess she forgot to reset it.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. What's a clock? And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Sob.
Larry, shut the fuck up.
Her tits are massive. Are you so sure?
She's a failed gotcha bowl, that's why.
Excuse.
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
She got the baps.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend except my big breasts? Something that provides how
Provides.
she felt about him? Oh, man.
Proves. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Oh, the statue! The murder weapon! The murder
Take
weapon!
that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Even though my life was on the line because this was your first case.
Ace.
And all he does is sweat half the time.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Let's
Yay!
go.
We took the first case!
Oh.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Uh-huh.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
Or guilty.
All we can do is believe
Your
in
turn.
them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
magic.
Right?
Drink.
Listen, learn, grow strong.
You're already like 25, so...
Never let go of what you believe in.
Wait.
Never.
Isn't there... Alright, profiles. Yeah, there you
Objection!
go. Objection. I am not
She's
that old.
27!
She's 27. Larry Buss is 23.
His girlfriend?
Chief attorney at Fay & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case, a model she
They
lived
really
in
gave her a
apartment
vegan haircut, didn't they?
Hey, they did!
by. Winston Payne, 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks present, generally bad at getting his points across. And the culprit, Frank Sott, discovered Mr. Stone's body, just newspaper salesman who saw Larry flee the scene. 36.
24.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
I think Phoenix is 23. Yeah, I guess so.
No, I was making it funny.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my-
speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks.
Apple? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." He fell over dead. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us.
Objection!
Unless you count the
We're not
clock he gave
friends.
me. We're best friends. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
What?
The
Oops.
end.
Also, I'm gonna say this as like it was black screen and it was Mia talking. I was so hesitant to do like that scene from Steven Universe. Steven, we both can't exist together. I'm
Yes.
going to become you.
A brand new episode. I don't even know. Saving progress? Yes.
Yay!
And that does it for the first case. No more game.
We're not doing another one?
It is 9:53. Nah, I'd rather do these cases in
Clap, clap,
full,
clap.
or at least halfway during the daytime.
Man.
That was fun though.
I have to go to Smart Final tomorrow.
Plus, I have to wake up early.
Okay, that is true.
I'm getting like bread
Bread.
and
Right.
bulk cheese for like $10. For like 2 pounds or 3 pounds or something.
Yeah. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. We'll probably continue this to no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just be
Saturday.
yeah, Saturday maybe.
Maybe. How long are you at Nitros?
Until my
Forever.
birthday. No.
That's right! Your birthday!
Thank you for the follow, C Chester.
Oh wait, I think I forgot Nitro's birthday. God,
Damn, imagine forgetting Nitro's birthday. I can't believe you.
I forget all birthdays aren't in December for some reason. It's very fucking strange. It's because my birthday is the 15th, my mother's birthday is the 22nd, my late grandma's birthday is the 24th, my late great grandma's birthday was the 2nd,
Sick.
my
Yeah.
other grandma's birthday is the 13th.
Yeah, so forgot.
So I have like a lot of December birthdays that I crammed in my brain and everything else.
Yeah, he's
You
here, so
can't
he's just
for how dare you? How dare you forget about Jesus? Jesus was born on the 25th of December. How dare you?
yeah, he's just here.
Well, everyone remembers that because of Christmas.
Binary, stop dying.
Period!